Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm finally bringing you a long time requested recipe, corn dogs. Now I know you guys eat corn dogs in the summer, well I do anyway. You guys tell me that throughout the summer you go to state fairs, carnivals, boardwalk, and your treat is corn dogs, and if I could show you how to remake them. I've been hearing this for years and years, and I figured no better time than the present. So let's go through the ingredients. They're not that many. It's basically cornbread batter and hot dogs and some deep frying, which is always good. But that's really about it. Now what I have here are some hot dogs. You can choose your kind, absolutely. I use all beef, you can use pork, you can use veggie dogs, whatever your heart desires. And all I've done is I've just skewered them with these little bamboo sticks, also known as apple sticks, just sort of 3/4 of the way through. Those are ready. You need sugar, flour, salt, baking soda, baking powder, and cornmeal. I've got a mixture of whole milk and some buttermilk, an egg, and some melted butter. Of course, you're going to need vegetable oil, corn oil, peanut oil, whatever you like to fry with. That's coming to temperature in a big pot. If you do have a thermometer, you might want to use it, but I never really use a thermometer unless I'm working with candy or something like that, which is not really often. So we are ready to go. The dry ingredients, I'm just going to give them a mix because not much needs to happen here. Now, like I said, this is basically just cornbread batter and your hot dogs. And you make a batter, you dip them in there, and you're good to go. Now, to my whole milk and buttermilk, I'm going to add my egg. Come on, get it all out of there. Along with a little melted butter. And I'm just going to whisk this together just to kind of break up the egg a little bit. And then just pour it in here. Switch back to my whisk and then just whisk everything until combined. And that's pretty much it. All right, this looks fantastic. Now let me show you a really clever little tip. I did not come up with this on my own. It's pretty common, I think, if you make corn dogs. You take your batter and you pour it into a cup. You want to make sure that your cup is deep enough for your corn dog to go in it, or your hot dog to go in it. And you just kind of pour that right in. You have your batter. Now I'll show you how to know if your oil is ready. You just take one of your little bamboo sticks, you dip it in there, take off the excess. If it bubbles up like that, you see that? You see bubbles all around it? And you see it starting to cook right away? Your batter is good. So this is how cool this is. You just dip and pop it into your hot oil. And that just needs, I would say, about 3 minutes or so in total. You want to just put a few in there at a time. Careful, because this will splash when they go in. My corn dogs have been fried up until golden brown and delicious. Now I like to do about 3 at a time, and they take a total of about 3 minutes or so. You just want to flip them halfway through, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Who's really counting? You just want to make sure that your oil is hot so that they don't absorb all that excess oil. When you take them from the hot oil to your plate that's lined with a piece of paper so that it absorbs any excess oil, do not be tempted to grab the stick right away because it is very, very hot. I've made that mistake many, many times, including today. You kind of just like forget that the stick was in there as well. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna just take a bite of one because, you know, impatient. That's just how I work. That's how I live my life. These are gorgeous, am I right? Dip them in whatever you want. Spicy mustard, ketchup, maple syrup. I know it sounds strange, but it's so good. That's a corn dog. So good, like really fluffy cornbread batter, juicy on the inside. It's perfect. Slightly sweet because cornbread should have a little sweetness to it. It's perfection. If you want to, you can make mini ones with like mini hot dogs. Be really great for a party. But they're fabulous and they're so easy. I hope that you've enjoyed watching how to make corn dogs. Make your own. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the written recipe. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Ow. That was my finger. Hit myself on the finger.